they won't get vegetables. It's very hard to get vegetables in them. But I'm one likes pumpkin and potato, the other one likes sweet potato and something else. So I try and give that to as much as possible. I try and do hidden vegetables, so sausage roll mixed up with minced meat or something like that, or a salmon patty mixed in on the pan. So there's, and then what's that? There's like that Latina pasta stuff. So they've got the ones with the veggies inside, like those. So there's things like that I try and give them. They obviously want sugar every second. They don't get it. I'm really quite strict with giving them heaps of sugar.
Yeah.
So they have to earn a treat,
yeah.
and they only get like one small treat, a day if they're lucky. Like I see, if they want a muesli bar or a squeezy yogurt or something like that, that's a treat, because people don't realise. I'm a bit anally retentive because I look at all the sugar and I know how much sugar's in food, and it creeps up on you like you wouldn't believe. Even like a squeezy yogurt has 1.5 or 2 teaspoons of full sugar in it. So it's really difficult. So I know they're only 9 and 7 and they're running around and they're burning it off, but just try and do what I can while I have them to make them eat as healthy as possible. Because
actually we bought what is it called, pom-pom jar. So that whenever they do, and it's a funny thing that they are the one who bought it. I told you they are different than any other children. They're very independent. So they bought the jar of a bonbon.
Yeah.
They are the one who bought it because it looks colorful and nice. And they gave it to me and told me, when we do something nice, you can put the bonbon for us.
Yeah, right.
But, they get bored of it, and it's more a manual thing rather than a gadget thing.
Yeah.
So if it's a gadget and they just can take it when they do it, it would be easier. And they can do it, I trust them.
Yeah.
And maybe with other children, the parent need to control it. But in my case, I trust that when they say they've done something, they would do it.
Yeah.
Because they would just tell me, no, we didn't, we'll not do it. That type of teenager who would just say no. So if there is a gadget where they can give themselves that bonbon when they finish something, and then cash it out from me, that would be good.
So would you buy it? Thing that you would like the technology to be able to do for you that would make your life easier in terms of looking after your kids?
For my kids, an app for food, because they eat lots of junk food. And with their teenaging time as well, it's difficult to control, and this is annoying me. Because I cannot force them, and that's why I was mentioning the protein and calcium and all of this, because it's difficult to push them. They are not children, they're not the young children anymore. Pushing them is hard, but then maybe something that could motivate them.
Got a different opinion on what works. Just I go with what I know. Like you can eat whatever you want, but it's just a balanced diet. You just got to eat, everyone knows no sugars, low sugars, no fatty, saturated, deep fried foods, as tasty as they are, and get a lot of sleep. Just the basics, just can't help myself sometimes with food. Basically, just wanting to eat. But that's probably all I use in terms of apps. I wear this around religiously. This is my Garmin. So this just tracks my steps and my heart rate and all my runs on there, and cycling as well, and any other sports I do. So
is that a smartwatch?
No, well, it's not a smart. Well, it is. It's a semi-smartwatch. It links to my Garmin app. So here. So that's the only other main app I use, and I wear this religiously.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So
can you sleep with it as well?
It doesn't have a sleep function, no.
Yeah, okay.
My partner's actually telling me we started using that sleep app, and she's said for me to download it, but I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
And tracks your REM and your quite a few things it tracks. It's a very interesting app, so I've wanted to do that, and she's also told me to download a meditation app, which I haven't got onto yet, which she likes to do as well.
Yeah. So it sounds like you sort of inspire each other, maybe, or motivate.
Oh, yeah. So she was trying to be healthy, and then I would bring home crap from wherever, and she's like, stop doing that. So I'm like, because, and I said, why? I said, you just don't have to eat it. She goes, that's not possible.
I have some back problem and knee problem, so my goal is to keep myself out of pain. Being active, doing exercises.
Yeah.
One of my son is overweight, so we try to trying to reduce. So everyone has different goals.
Yeah, okay.
My husband has some knee problems, so he's trying to get over that.
Okay.
Doing more by strengthening muscles. And
Yeah. So you'll kind of have different
but
goals.
how much
you
calorie
have-
everyone is burning, how much? So we are conscious about that.
Yeah.
I just want them to understand that you don't get anything for free, that sort of attitude. So you just have to look at, let's play ball. If you do this, if you do good stuff, if you behave yourself and have good manners and just be more disciplined, then I'll come to the party as well, and I'll. So I want that. I know it's slight bribery, but it's also a behaviour.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
and bribery does work.
Wear it most of the time and
Yeah.
track how much I have walked, how
Yeah.
much work I have done, how much sleep I have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many active minutes and
Do you what's I guess the motivation to use Fitbit?
Sorry?
What's the motivation to use Fitbit?
so that I can keep track and it's keep me motivated because four of us like we compare with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Also, all four of you
Yeah.
wear Fitbit. Okay, great, awesome. And when did you get Fitbit?
a couple of years
How
back.
long? Okay, yeah. And so the whole family got them straight away, or did-
No, actually, they gave me as a birthday gift.
Yeah.
I started using, then my children were more interested in that. Okay,
Yeah.
they used to say, okay, let me see.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's get them as well to be
Yeah. Okay.
more active.
Yeah.
Then for my husband as well. So
So do you find that it keeps you motivated to
Yeah.
to
yeah,
do?
because I can see how much I have done. So
Yeah.
I feel inspired, even my kids.
Yeah.
And comparing with each other, then that gives a more motivation.
Is so when I go swimming, I find it really hard to motivate myself to go swimming, but I'm actually a member of a squad
Mhm.
and they have set times with a coach.
Right.
And I think by being part of a squad and being part of a group, that motivates me to go because I think, oh, I'll just do the same program as everybody else. So
yeah.
when I go with the squad, we swim 3 kilometres. It's quite a long way. That's
Wow.
good. Whereas if I went with myself, I'd really struggle to just do 2 kilometres. But by having a coach and having a group there, just doing what everybody else does as a
Yeah.
group class,
That's
that makes a big
incredible.
difference. And yoga's the same. I just do a group class and I just do what the teacher says.
Yeah.
Whereas if I had to do that on my own, like if you said to me, I'll just spend an hour in the next room doing yoga poses, I'd find it very probably dull.
If they are very sincere to follow, then I think that will work. But
Yeah.
mm,
What would motivate them, do you think?
for my kid rewards,
Yeah. So you said things
especially
like
some
cooking.
tasty, they're happy with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Some pocket money too.
Yeah.
But again, I don't want them to end up buying chips or someone. So that's why I try to.
Tricky.
Yeah, I know, very tricky.
Yeah. Okay.
Same time to keep them happy, and then same time to manage the weight also.
Yeah.
That's why I always keep searching like nice recipes which are like healthy also, but they will like as well.
Guide you through.
It's both. It's
Yeah.
the social and, you get to some end of a set that's quite hard and go, oh, well, that was hard work. So the
Yeah.
social, but also having a coach guide you and say, we're doing this, this and this, and the coach setting the program.
Yeah.
With my daughter, when she doesn't want to eat something when she was younger, not anymore. Now she's stubborn. She's like, no, I'm not doing it. But when she was younger, like 3 years old, and when she say, no, I don't like to eat broccoli, and up to now she doesn't like to eat broccoli, but when she finds another child eating broccoli, she eats it. So it might encourage them, but still it depends on their age group. So if they are the young ones, it would encourage them a lot because they will imitate each other, compete with each other.
Yeah.
But with teenager, it's a bit of a tricky.
I try to be a good role model to them. So for me, keeping up the swimming and water polo, I think is being a good role model for the kids, and
Yeah.
also say to them that they're not to be watching, they're not to have a huge amount of screen time and not watching loads of TV. So having the dog, and also really encouraging them to be involved in sports activities at school I think is really good. So my stepdaughter is playing basketball, she's playing AFL, she's playing water polo.
Oh wow.
And my stepson is doing gymnastics and he's doing swimming. So getting the kids being active and
Yeah.
sport is really good. And my parents did the same with me when I was little, and it was really.
I mean, I haven't drunk my required amount of water today, or if
Yeah.
it could tell me that I haven't done my 10,000 steps today, all of those.
Would
sorts
that be
of things.
motivation or annoying?
No, it'd probably be handy because a lot of the times,
Yeah.
at work I sort of sit and then look outside and go, it's raining, and yeah. There goes today's 10,000 steps.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
If you, at the beginning of the year, say to maybe someone like-minded, why don't we set a goal
Yeah.
and see if we can each do 100 kilometres over the course of the year and see how you're tracking it. And without making it too competitive, but say this is to try and keep both of us on track.
Yeah.
Even if it's with your partner, and say, all the kids, let's see, my partner says, let's see if you can do 250 gym sessions in a year.
Yeah.
I go to the gym almost every day. I don't do as many swim sessions, but I want to probably do 3 a week. So let's see if I can do 150 swim sessions in a year. So I think that'd be quite good if it just tracks your progress, and then you see, okay, Lisa's falling behind, Adam's ahead, and then I think, oh, okay.
How do you think she would feel about you sort of having that visibility?
I think if you do it in the right way, where you do it as it's like a game, it's like a reward, it's like something that's
Yeah.
you motivate. It's like a motivational tool. I think it would work really well. If you did it the wrong way, then it wouldn't work. But if you did it the right way, definitely it'll work. The other thing I'd really like is like tracking like how much like fruit she's had and stuff like that.
Yeah.